Lately I got something to say. I'm just so sick of hearing everyone complain. I know it's tough and I know there's pain, but hitting bottom is the only way to change. So I'll keep hustling, you keep struggling. Bitch, I'm humbling, keep mumbling. I'll keep doubling, you keep bluffing. You've got nothing, I'll keep hustling. I've seen a lot of people who don't know what work is. I've seen a lot of people who don't know what thirst is. I've had a taste of evil and tried to cure the sickness, but I just keep my head down and focus on the facts. I'm setting down gravel while you just follow the path. I'll lead them into battle while you're just too scared to act. I'll leave the knife right in my back. So I'll keep hustling, you keep struggling. Bitch, I'm humbling, keep mumbling. I'll keep doubling, you keep bluffing. You've got nothing, I'll keep hustling.
Huh. Kenny, wait. There we go. That's better. Kenny Pickett, out of every single quarterback available, the Eagles get Kenny Pickett. The Philadelphia Eagles trade for a backup quarterback after restructuring Josh Sweat's contract. So, I'm going to say that again. The Philadelphia Eagles just traded for Kenny Pickett after oh my God, I can't pronounce that word. Reconstruction. Oh man, I still can't believe it. I have no words. The Philadelphia Eagles traded for Kenny Pickett and reconstructed Josh Sweat's contract. All that combined in one day. Insane. Absolutely crazy. Out of the blue. Out of the blue. I was recording a video. Why does everything happen when I record a video and something pops up every single time? Every single time. I don't know. We got Kenny Pickett. He's from here. He grew up an Eagles fan, so makes sense. But I'd rather have Huntley from Baltimore. I'd rather have Huntley. I'd rather have maybe even Justin Fields to an extent. So this is just weird. Let's go over this together, guys. Let's go over this together. Hold on. Let's go like that. Give me 1 second. Hold on, I'm just trying. And if you guys haven't yet, follow my new Instagram, Philly Talk with MKYT. The Instagram is scrolling on the bottom ticker. So, yeah. So we just got Kenny Pickett, guys. The Eagles just got Kenny Pickett. What is up, Star Wars? Kenny Pickett is worse than Jalen Hurts. Who? Yo, what's good, man? I haven't seen you in a minute. And of course, you come on when the Eagles trade for Kenny Pickett. Russell Wilson is about to take the Steelers out. Are you like, are you okay? Are you okay? Someone check on Heart of the Steelers podcast. Are you okay? Are you okay? Oh my God. So let's go over the trade together, guys. The Philadelphia Eagles just traded for Kenny Pickett. Trade terms per sources, according to Adam Schefter. Steelers get pick 98 and two 2025 seventh round picks, and the Eagles get Kenny Pickett and number 120. It is similar value to Washington got out Sam Howell. We got the better offensive line. We have weapons. We got a good run game with Saquon Barkley. Still working on that backup running back position. So I am okay with this, honestly, guys. I am okay with this. It's just odd. It came out of the blue. There were rumors for Kenny Pickett maybe get traded to like another team. But Howie Wilson swoops in and we get Kenny Pickett. A Jersey kid, diehard Philadelphia Eagles fan. You know how Philadelphia always gets into that. You know how Philly is always like that. You know how Philly always likes to grab those players, have some sort of connection with the city of Philly, Pennsylvania, Jersey, whatever it is. They always make that move. They always do it. It's a Howie Roseman thing. It is nice. It is cool for him to be back, to him to be home. But it's just odd. Like out of the blue. Just like, oh, Kenny Pickett. Okay, we got Kenny Pickett now. I don't mind it. I really don't. For me, this is just a backup quarterback. So we got Jalen Hurts, Kenny Pickett, and Tanner McKee. That is our quarterback depth chart. The offensive line, we just reconstructed, or we just gave Landon Dickerson a 4-year deal. We got Matt Hennessy and other moves. Saquon Barkley is one of the best blocking running backs in the league. So Kenny Pickett does have that whenever he needs to play, if he needs to play. So for me, I'm okay with this. I am honestly okay with this. We got better weapons than what Pittsburgh had. We have AJ Brown, Devontae Smith, Dallas Goedert. Now we got Devontae Parker there. We got Saquon. I'm okay with this. It's just odd. Out of the freaking blue. For me, honestly, it just feels weird. This is the kind of trade that it just feels weird. I got confusion. I'm just feeling confused. I am feeling this is just odd. Out of every single move we have been making, it's mostly for the defensive side of the ball, which is where we need most of our work on. We could have picked up any quarterback in free agency. But Howie Roseman pulls the trigger and we get Kenny Pickett. Just out of the blue. I like it to an extent. I'm not mad. I'm not mad at all. There's Eagles fans out there that are probably mad, that probably hate the trade. There's Eagles fans that don't mind it, like me. I don't mind this trade at all. I don't. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Or if you're in this live stream, make sure you let me know in the chat. And yes, guys, make sure you hit that like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. MK out. Let's go, Birds. All right, guys, I just wanted to record that for a video. What is up, everybody? What is up? What is up? Appreciate everyone being here. Ryan, my guy. Richie. Bleh, sorry. Why are the Eagles signing players that get benched? Devin White benched for a playoff game. Kenny Pickett benched twice. It is what it is. I don't mind it, like I just said. Christian Hackenberg wouldn't go that far. Jalen Hurts needs to put it together. He will. I'm not worried. Jason Kelsey will be a void of yours. Yep. Jason Kelsey will be a void for sure. Get ready to see Pickett in action in most of preseason. Mitch is awesome. The Eagles are awesome. Fly Eagles fly. Appreciate that, Wesley. Appreciate that. Wesley, I gotta ask. I know you're not an Eagles fan. Which team are you a fan of? If you're really a diehard Eagles fan, just like myself, I love it. And Wesley, go follow the new my new YouTube Instagram, Philly Talk with MKYT. It is scrolling, and I will post the link in the chat in a minute. So please go make sure to follow my new YouTube Instagram. The Bears are locked for end of. Oh my God. Hello. Oh God. Jurgens protecting the short. Go 76ers. Oh my God. Hey, I wonder how Bird Gang is feeling right now. Like, seriously, I wonder how Bird Gang is feeling right now. Oh, appreciate that. Got the follow. Thank you. We got 29 there. I'll be start posting stuff over there. What up, Butterfly? Yep. And then we're going to talk about Josh Sweat's contract in a minute. I just want to get this off my chest first and just be like, okay, it is what it is. I am not mad. AK's doing good. He's hanging in there. I'll tell him you said hi. He was actually supposed to call me today. He never did. Yeah. Terrible trade, bro. You think it's terrible? I don't mind it. If you want to come in here, bro, you gave up. We didn't give up anything. We gave up. Jason, just pop on in. Pop on in, bro. Just pop on in. I don't know. I haven't talked to her in a minute. I haven't talked to Key in a minute, but Jason, if you want to pop in, let me know. Just pop on in. You got the StreamYard. It's not a terrible quarterback. Jason, pop on in. I want to actually have a talk with you. Can you call? Yep. Can you call? And I'll put you right here. Can you call? Actually, I'm in the basement, so you know how that is. I'm busy right now, but hey, what is up? What is up? What is up, bro? Like again? No, it was just like for a one-time thing for JJ. If he can pop in, he can. I'm not mad. Kenny Pickett did not have an offensive line. He did not have an offensive line. He had good wide receivers. He had okay, but he doesn't have A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, and Dallas Goedert. Like, it is what it is. Right, halftime's calling me. Yo, I'm live. What's up?
Yo, dude, did that just go through? Is that for real?
What?
Okay.
Yeah, we got Kenny Pickett.
All right.
So, how do you feel about it? We're live right now. How do you feel about it?
Not good. I don't like it.
I don't mind it. I don't really mind. It's just odd.
What did we give up?
So we gave up the number 98th pick and two 2025 seventh rounders. And then we got Kenny Pickett in number 120.
Oh, we got to pick up.
Yeah. Yep, Wesley, I just got that. Yeah, talk about it with me later, Jason. What is up, Charles? Thank you, halftime. JJ said thank you. No, that was JJ. He was like, thank you, halftime.
For what?
for not agreeing with me.
Yeah, he can't throw a football.
And again, we have better weapons. We have a better offensive line.
Yeah, but he can only throw 10 yards.
10 yards. I think he could throw more than that.
No, that's all he was. He's bad. He's bad. He's horrible.
I don't think he's that bad. I'm just curious. Why not get like Justin Fields or like Huntley or something?
Because why do you want to go with garbage quarterbacks?
You think Huntley is garbage?
I think
Huntley made the Pro Bowl.
I think Justin Fields is horrible. You said Justin Fields.
Yeah, I said Fields as one of them. Then I said Huntley right after.
I attacked Justin Fields.
So you wouldn't?
Justin Fields.
You don't want Huntley though?
I would rather take him over the three that you just mentioned. Yeah, give me him.
Huntley. You want Huntley?
I would take Huntley over Pickens and
Pickens. Pickens is a wide receiver. Pickens is a wide receiver halftime.
Kenny Pickett.
No, you said Pickens.
No, Pickett.
No, you said
Pay
Pickens. No, don't tell me to pay attention. You said Pickens.
Pay attention.
Don't tell me to pay attention, you asshole.
Pay attention.
No, no, you pay attention. Shut up.
They cannot throw. He's horrible. That's why they just got rid of him. They made him in swing league, and now they're like, we had to fix the mistake. We had to get rid of him.
You know why they did it too? You know why? What?
Because he sucks.
No. Because he's from here. And you know how Howie Roseman loves that.
Just because he was from here. If he was freaking goddamn Joe Montana, then he would have been staying there.
You know how Howie Roseman is with the connections.
That's it.
You know why?
I don't like to move on that one, but hey, it's not going to hurt us because Jalen Hurts ain't getting hurt.
Bruh. Bruh.
All right, I'll talk to you later.
All right, man.
Yeah, get back to work.
All right. I'll talk to you. That was halftime, Butterfly. That was halftime. Halftime just called me. Again, I don't really hate this move. It is what it is. It's just a backup quarterback. Why does everyone care? Everyone is like freaking out. Like, hold on. You want to go through Twitter? I want to go through Twitter. Let's go through Twitter. Okay? I want to go through Twitter. I want to see everyone else's takes. My guy, Lindy. Lindy, what is up, man? Man, all this crying about Pickett is crazy. He has a better foundation to learn and develop from here than Pitt. Regardless what you think of his disappointment being the 20th pick in his class, I would have him earn the backup spot too. Thank you. That's a like and a retweet from me. Well, it wasn't Justin Fields at least. Thank you. Thank you, Phil. My guy, Phil. Big Simple is laughing. What? Oh my God. Bird Game's on one. I might just, you know what, guys, you're going to see this live. I don't want to see this on my timeline anymore. I just muted him. So here's the trade details. Why does this happen a day after Fly Like an Eagle? Why? Hey! Phil, what is up, man? What is up? Make sure you hit that like. Love halftime. He's so nice. Appreciate that. Hit that sub also. And go follow my new Instagram. Everyone, grab your phone, go on to Instagram, and follow the Philly Talk with MKYT Instagram. Just gotta follow there. I'm going to be posting a lot of content on Instagram. So make sure you tune in for that. I'm going to be posting a lot. Appreciate that. How you doing? I was watching the Bill, I was watching the Trinity AM. Yo, what is up, Speedy Eagle? I haven't seen you in a bit. It's just like it is what it is. Can't believe this move. Internet broke. It's just crazy, guys. It's just crazy. Like for me, I'm just like it is what it is. People are like overreacting. Let's go through Twitter. I want to go through Twitter some more. I'm having fun with this Twitter. No. Bargain. Nope. Gave a little up too much. Like, what do you want to give up? Pennies? I don't know how to react. I'm on record for calling this guy terrible, but he is a backup. That's all I got. Shout out to Tone. My guy Tone. I don't hate the Kenny Pickett trade. I just wish we had a vet. You just said you hated the trade. You just said you hated the trade. I don't think I liked it. And now you just go back. You just said you see what I mean? Eagle fans are fickle. So people just are fickle, bro. It is a little message to Hurts to fly right. Yeah, it's like Hurts better get his stuff together. But other than that, man, whoops, I clicked the wrong thing. Guys, make sure you hit that like. Push this out to more people. I will be live again at 5 to talk about NBA. So I will be live at 5 to talk NBA. And then I will be live again tonight at 7:50 for SmackDown. I don't hate this. Thank you. Voice your opinion one way or the other. Exactly. Let's go back to Twitter. Let me refresh Twitter. Anything else? No, I don't need that. When has Harry ever maneuvered to well, I don't want to know more about Tobias. Okay. So that's basically it from Twitter. It's halftime. If you want me, I can send you this move. The Eagles just made another move. So if you want that, I can send it to you. Or just put it in the Google Doc. This solves the issues of backup, very cheap cable. I'm fine with it. I agree with you. Bro. I honestly agree with you. You good? All right. Hey, my guy AK, what is up, man? Someone, Hardest the Steelers podcast was asking for you, bro. Hardest Steelers podcast was asking for you. Like, whoa, where's AK? Jalen Hurts will be fine. Okay, stop. Fly, Pickett, fly. I sent the link about it to halftime. Gotcha. Hi. Hello. Hey, AK. Who? Oh, it was this guy that was asking about you. I'm gonna pull up the comment. Give me one sec. Can I hop in? No. Right here. This guy. He was asking how you doing, bro. He was like, "How's AK doing?" I'm like, "He's doing okay." Supposed to call me. That's good, everyone. Yep. Pickett is ooh, butterfly. Ooh. All right, let me pull up the trade again. I want to pull up the trade again. Where's the actual trade here? AK, how do you feel about this? I mean, you're the one who knows more football than me. So, I'm a basketball guy knowing football. Let's see. Where'd it go? Here it is. So I'm going to clip out my initial reaction and make that its own video. Okay. They just reported on Pat McAfee's show Pickett didn't handle the end of the season well with Rudolph. Yeah, that's exactly why. It's a good move. Thank you. Halftime hates it. Halftime called. He was like, I hate it. I hate it. We gave up too much. This guy can't throw more than 10 yards. I mean, like, come on. It's a deal. It's like, not you, Mitch, but a lot of Eagles. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, it's Vic. What is up, Vic? You're on the Twitch side. Okay. It's not NHL, it's NFL, Charles. There you go. You fixed it all good. That's all halftime was starting pick. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. I don't like really care. I'm just like, it is what it is. And Blaze, make sure you go follow the new my new YouTube Instagram. I'll be posting a lot of content over there. Yeah, he was. You want me to call him again? You want me to call him again? I'll call him again. Just be like, halftime people wanted you to be here. But yeah, guys, appreciate everyone tuning in. I wasn't gonna go live. I was recording a video. Didn't save properly. I don't know why. And then this news broke. And I'm like, all right, let's go live about this. And then I'll talk about Josh Sweat as well. So yeah, I see why he hates the value when we gave up. It sucks because he will only be a backup, but it's a good backup, so it's solid. Thank you. Thank you. Would you rather have Huntley? Because I'd rather have Huntley, honestly. No, he just called me. Miss Halftime, he just called me like about 10 minutes ago. Like, not 10 minutes ago, about like 5 minutes ago. How about the deal? Yeah. Yeah, like, subscribe. Hey, there's 69 people in here. Hey, what is up, everybody? I gotta take a screenshot now. So, no. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Damn it. Good afternoon, everyone. So, Vic, you like this deal? You like it for both sides? I'm fine with it. I am honestly fine with this deal. Honestly, I don't care who it was because I don't expect them to play. That is fact. Yeah, but if his boss is around, he won't answer. Gotcha. Got you. Okay, that makes sense. Yes. All right, now I'm waiting to hear what Chad has to say. I'm waiting for Chad. Come on, Chad. Where you at, Chad? But hey, it is what it is. We got a deal. We got a backup quarterback. Just random. Just freaking random. Now we don't have to worry about quarterbacks into the draft now, which is like, okay, I'm fine with it. I'm on. Why did this have to happen after Fly Like an Eagle podcast on Edge of Philly Sports? Why? How has Pickett proven he can be a good backup? Steelers just traded him because he didn't handle someone starting over him, and he was rarely developed. But yep, stay positive. Agree, Blaze. Yep. Hey, there's different sides to the coin. Many sides to two sides to every coin. Let's see. Any more? Okay. Here we go. Yeah. See, JC got it. JC got it. He got it. This guy was a first round pick and got benched for Mason Rudolph. It's Jalen. The Eagles are in trouble. Oh God. Is there like anything else here? All right. Nothing else. Let me get back to Adam Schefter. Nope. Sorry, Nick. Sorry, I hit the wrong thing. Let's go to Adam Schefter again. Give me the trade. There we go. There's the actual trade. With over half the QBs down at the same point as last year, it's always back up. I agree. Yeah, I think Pickett is happy about the move. He's from here. What's good, Ryan? Friday afternoon sports date. Yep, I will be live again at 5. That will not be an actual live. It will be an NBA vertical hangout to talk basketball. So I'll be live again at 5, and I'll be live again at 8. So I'll be live 2 more times. I just had to go live for this. Guys. Really appreciate everyone staying in here, having fun. So, what grade would you guys give this trade? For me, I'm just like, don't care. See, like it is what it is. Pickett isn't. Hold on a sec. There we go. That's better. Pickett is improving, but he has oh my god. He has never really had an opportunity, and also I get his hate when you're drafted to be the guy and nothing really goes the way you want. A fresh start is sometimes warranted. Yeah. And then here comes halftime going like he can't throw 10 yards. I'm like, dude, he can throw more than 10 freaking yards. He can throw more than 10 freaking yards at halftime. Got another follow on Instagram. Thank you. Another one on Instagram. Thank you. Pickett was trying because someone is coming in and took his job. Now that's a good reality check. Hey, Butterfly. So, Ryan, you like this move? Do you like this move, Ryan? So, this is an official deal. You know what? Let's talk about Josh Sweat real quick. We're going to talk about Josh Sweat for a little bit and then go back into it. Yeah, guys, sorry, my headphones were dying. Headset, so I'm using this. I'm going to be live with this pretty much, so SmackDown. So, come on in. What is up, bro?
I figured I didn't want to type anymore. I was like, I don't want to sit there and
exactly type. What the last time I went live for the Eagles, Randy was just like, I don't feel like typing anymore.
Because everything I'm typing is a paragraph instead of just
right
notes. I'm like,
and I'm just like,
there and talk about
I'm not gonna read all this.
You don't. You
yeah,
don't read my whole comment. You read the first part and you go, yep, and you just get rid of my comment.
What part? This one?
No, one of the first ones. They're not for you. They're for the people in the chat.
Okay, where this one?
No, they're all paragraphs. The first one was a paragraph too. Instagram, Schminstagram. That one.
Yeah. So a lot of my friends are telling me I should just make an Instagram. If I don't use it, it's just there. So Kenny Pickett. I mean, like it is what it is.
I mean, you guys gotta. I mean, I understand from the Eagles' perspective, you can't like super hate it because he hasn't really had an opportunity to really prove himself. Like I said, he hasn't had a line, but now you guys are kind of rebuilding your line. So you guys got to solidify your line because, like he said, we've talked about this a million times. He can't throw the ball deep. He doesn't have 2 seconds to throw it deep. If you watch the highlights of his first 2 years, he's pressured almost as soon as he drops back, and this is what's weird to me is all these years of being a Steeler fan, knowing how the Steeler brass works. Number one, getting a 13-year veteran has hardly ever. I mean, Jerome Bettis is the only one I can think of where they go out and get a star veteran. It doesn't happen with the Steelers. It just does not happen. So here's my other point. Kenny Pickett, and I don't know all the facts. I'm just hearing what I heard today, that if he was that much of a I don't want to call him a bitch because I don't know what he did. If he was that upset and couldn't handle it the first time, no, if you get, how many times have the Steelers given up? They normally, I would have been sold 3 weeks ago to say that they're going to stay with Pickett and Rudolph one more year and try to offensive line and get more defensive players. I did not think they would go out and get if anybody, like I told you, Tannehill, they would get him as a backup and that's it. But if Kenny Pickett couldn't handle losing his job at the end of the year, and he apparently threw a fit about this stuff too, for the Steelers organization to give up on you like this, he had to do something really bad.
Yeah.
Now I'm not saying
like a Ben Simmons-esque.
Like crying, I guess. I don't want to call him a crybaby or a bitch or not because I don't know the details. And it's not bad for you guys because it's a completely different scenario. And he grew up an Eagles fan. So he never really had the opportunity. But if he's not happy here as a backup, Jalen Hurts goes down for a week or two and he comes in and the Eagles aren't happy with what he did. Is he going to cry again and one out? That's what I'm afraid of.
That's like what Carson Wentz did.
Yeah, for you guys, I hope he blossoms into a great, solid backup for you.
Well,
but
Alexander,
he's not a solid backup yet.
Hold on, you're gonna like this, Alexander. Since you're laughing at us that we got Kenny Pickett, you guys just cut Michael Gallup for nothing. You couldn't even trade him. You cut him for nothing, and Van Der Esch. So you cut Van Der Esch and Michael Gallup for nothing. That's what the Cowboys do. What is up, Jay? What is up? I wouldn't have traded a third rounder for Pickett, regardless of the fourth rounders coming in return. Okay? No, because Kenny is coming and knowing he's the backup.
Pause.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. Thank you.
But that's what I mean. He was just pretty much proclaimed the backup to Russell Wilson, and he didn't even want to compete for
it. He's pulling a Carson Wentz.
Because I think Pickett could have competed for it with Wilson in the preseason. So for the Steelers to let him go, he had to have been a problem. That's all I'm saying. And I don't know facts, but that could be a blessing in disguise for you guys down the line. He's fucking, 23? He's young as hell. It's only his third year.
Yeah. I mean,
but like I told you, like we were talking about yesterday, these quarterbacks, how many went down last year? You have to have an established, solid backup if you're going to continue to compete. And right now, Pickett isn't that. He's not an established backup. He's never played as a backup. He might end up being a really good backup for you guys.
Well, Butterfly, no one really wants to be the second man.
No, especially when you're a number one draft pick. You don't want to be.
I'm just here for Blaze's reaction.
Yeah, Arku, I was surprised for two reasons. Going and getting a 13-year veteran. I mean, because Russell Wilson was so cheap, I agree. It's worth the risk. And for all the Steeler fans out there, which I'm not the typical Steeler fan, you go out there and see, it's polarizing, one or the other. I'm a wait and see type of guy.
Yep.
For them to switch and go to a veteran and not really rebuild, but retool before you have to rebuild. That's why the Steelers haven't had a losing season in 20 years, because they don't rebuild. They retool instead of rebuilding.
Do you think this was a Mike Tomlin thing? Like Mike Tomlin wanted them out?
I mean, from what I saw on Pat McAfee today, the way they were talking, that he didn't handle the situation last year when they decided to go with Mason Rudolph. And that just shows immaturity to me. He's young. He wanted to start. And if you threw a temper tantrum or whatever, I don't know the details. But at that point, when you're only 2 years in and you didn't perform and they want to go at Rudolph, you got to sit back and say, okay, let him finish the season. Next year, I'll come out on fire and I'll win this job. But it doesn't seem like he did that. He seemed like whatever he did, it soured him on the tradition and love of the Steelers franchise, which doesn't happen very rarely. Do you hear of a player that doesn't get along? Like, go watch Patrick Queen's first couple interviews about how glad he is to be in the black and gold.
Right.
I'm just saying it rarely happens. I'm not saying it's good or bad or Pickett shit. I was a Pickett fan. I wanted him. You got a hometown boy. I mean, someone from your area, you should be happy. And I didn't know he was from Jersey, but
I did not know that either until you told me. I was like, oh shit. To me, Howie pulled the trigger to lock up Kenny to help him develop. Yeah, that's basically it, to help him develop. Basically it.
but
And here's
it's very
Alexander with the
interesting.
stupid comments.
It's very interesting. I'd like to know more details on how this happened because, I mean, he had to be really sour for them to be like, all right, I guess you're not competing next year, because no one said Wilson was a starter.
No
what
one
Tomlin
did.
said and what all that they said they're going to compete next year for the starting job.
Yes.
So Pickett had to do
yes.
something to feel like, you know what? All right, this isn't going to work. We're going to ship you somewhere. And it's good for both teams is what I look at it.
Mm-hmm. Pickett was poorly handled the arrival of Russell Wilson, according to sources that came on the heels of Pickett behavior. Yep.
Yeah, when you refuse to dress, and you know, I get being upset.
He refused to dress. Pause.
Refused to dress for emergency third quarterback. He didn't want to be the third quarterback or the second one, which I get that, but you got to be a professional. I just hope you guys don't have to deal with the same shit with him if he gets thrown to the fire for some reason.
Well, Philadelphia is known to make players quit.
Yeah, see, that's what I mean. The cultures are different. That's very rarely does it happen in Pittsburgh.
Multiple reports indicate that Pickett preferred to move on with a fresh start. Okay.
Yeah, he didn't handle it well. He didn't handle it well, is what I've heard.
Have you heard that bird is the word?
No.
I mean,
yeah, that's it.
I'm not saying that song.
I mean, all he had to do is accept his role for the end of last season and hope he can win the starting job back this year. But I'd really like to be a fly on the wall in those conversations with Pickett and Tomlin and them whenever Wilson came in. Who knows? It might have been Tomlin's like, hey, you know, we're going to get rid of you. Who knows? I don't know. But from what I'm hearing, he just didn't handle it well. And hopefully he matures so he doesn't do the same thing to you guys.
The Giants just got another guard. Aaron Stinney?
Oh, God, AK, you're going to twist this. He didn't believe in our organization? How long? Oh, come on. You're the one that knows football.
Obviously, he didn't believe in your organization anymore, and he didn't feel like he belonged. So did he?
Now you're guessing. You're guessing how he feels. I'm just going on reports, and I'm saying I don't know. He didn't believe in the organization? I didn't hear that anywhere.
Yeah. Blaze, do you think our Steelers will go for 2 quarterbacks in the draft?
Not 2. I see. I think they might try to stab at someone like Milton in a late draft or a late round or something, or maybe go get a Tannehill to back up Russell.
Please don't draft McCarthy.
I heard he's going number 6 overall, possibly
to the Giants.
Yeah.
Why do my Michigan players get drafted to the rivals and not me? As he didn't believe how you were doing.
Which is him not being able to handle the situation. Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. He didn't like being a backup, which that young, you got to take your lump sometimes and earn your spot.
So apparently the Justin Fields talks about
as soon as a quarterback goes, and I think he might be staying there.
Ooh.
But here's
Milton.
Yeah, that's the one I'm hearing too.
Jason McCarthy is going to Commander. No, he's not. I want him.
And they got rid of Sam Howell kind of in the same, the way they got rid of Sam Howell, very similar to the way Pickett was gone too. They're just dumping this former number 1 pick for a couple picks because it's not working.
It's the same exact thing that Sam Howell. Yeah. It's the same exact thing.
It's to me, I'll be honest, it's a shame that Pickett never had an opportunity with a really good offensive line to see what he could have done in Pittsburgh.
Right.
Because the line was never there for him in his first 2 years. And he is a type of quarterback that needs a couple seconds.
Oh. Did you see what Cherry just tweeted?
No.
Here, I'm going to send it to you.
I don't know if Field will never back up Russ. I don't know how Justin. I don't know what they're going to do. If I was them out there, I heard they're the other ones that I heard the rumor that they were going to try to get Justin Jefferson. That's the rumor. I was telling Mitch earlier. I know it's just a rumor, but it was Kenny Pickett and the 20th pick overall to Minnesota for Justin Jefferson. I was like, oh boy.
You told me that. I'm like, huh? The
But then I
Commanders
saw
are
all
going
these
Caleb.
Justin
Everyone
Jefferson
knows it.
trade rumors.
So AK strongly believes that Justin Fields is going to stay with the Bears.
Hey, if
And
they can get what's his name, Harrison. Like I told you
them
the other
to
day,
get
trade
Harrison at
down,
1.
trade out of number 1, go down to 4 or 5 or 6, get another second round or third round pick, grab Harrison, give Justin Fields another try.
Yeah. Sam Howell never had a good O-line.
That's pretty much the same thing as what Pickett had dealt with.
So there you go. So they signed you and Ted. The Steelers get pick 98 in the 2020. Yep, that's the whole trade. Thank you, Butterfly. That's the whole trade. Hokin caboodle. Mitch, Tom Pelissero just posted about what happened. Ooh. Okay, let me pull that up there. Thank you.
I'm just kidding. I was going to say, who's Tom Pelissero? And that just shows you how important the offensive lines are. Look at all the people talking about Daniel Jones didn't have a good offensive line. Sam Howell, all these quarterbacks.
Giants are screwed.
Yeah, I mean, you got to have a solid offensive line. I still want that Oregon center at pick number 20 if he's still there.
How did this go sideways? Mike Tomlin had promised Kenny Pickett he'd get a chance to compete. Pickett learned about the Russell Wilson thing on social media Sunday night. When they spoke the next morning, Tomlin told Pickett that Wilson was in a out of every single word. You put pole position and we'll get the first rep. So Pickett asked for a trade. Now he's an Eagle.
So, like I said, it's probably both on Pickett and Tomlin.
Yeah, it's both.
And Pickett didn't want to compete. Vic. And Tomlin figures Pickett wasn't working out. I mean, I was the one I stuck by it for all last year. I'm like,
you did.
I was like, give Pickett a chance. He has weapons. He doesn't have a line. I wanted to see him with a line and have some time. And I thought he could, and because for the way the Steelers have played, it's always been kind of like, well, until recently with the Ravens, a solid defense and just a quarterback that doesn't make mistakes. You don't need the best quarterback in the world to go to a Super Bowl. You stop them on defense, and you have a quarterback that doesn't make a ton of mistakes.
Washington will trade with the Bears and the Giants, and Patricia will trade Caleb go number 1. Washington. Okay. Can McCarthy not go to the Giants? Please. I don't want to injure the kid. Please. Blaze, he's a Steelers second string quarterback. I'm the third. Okay. Yeah, why get in Denver?
I mean, the opportunity to stay around here and go back home probably is pretty enticing for Pickett too.
Cowboys rumors, Michael Gallup. Yep.
And that's another thing. He could have went to it.
Yeah. He'll play
if it hurt. That's the only way he's going to play. So he's in the same situation he was with Russell Wilson. He literally just went 5 hours east to be in the same situation.
Canada got fined. Now you know why.
Fired.
That's
the old offensive coordinator for the Steelers.
People, I mean, oh my God, man, I'm tired. It's the Broncos wouldn't make sense for Denver. Okay. Sorry, I meant Drake. Giants. JJ will probably go to pass at 8. Fine. I don't want him in the same division. Either my team or.
That's big for him because JJ McCarthy a month or so ago was scheduled to go late first round, early second. Now he's top 10.
Mm-hmm.
He's definitely. I think he's worth it. I think he could be a really good NFL quarterback.
So Vic believes that he wanted a better deal. The Steelers wanted a better deal. Devin Jones, yeah, he's second round quarterback.
Pittsburgh wanted a better deal for what?
Pickett. Who do the Broncos get a quarterback?
I don't know. Good. That's the $1 million question right now. Who's left out there?
Justin
Or maybe they
Fields.
trade up.
Play for more global warming? What the? With Kenny Pickett at quarterback, cold weather
I
is
don't
a
buy
bit.
the small hands thing. If you can throw a football, it doesn't matter how big your hands are.
I'm getting tired of the small hands dog.
What's because Drew Brees was so terrible, right? He was short with small hands. I think Drew Brees was pretty damn good for a good while.
Oh yeah, definite. Hold on. Oh, the Titans just released Andre Dillard, the old offensive tackle who played for us. Can we get him back? 10.7 mil cap hit. Dang. That is a big deal right there. What are the Titans doing? Going around. I'm trying to find more Eagles things on Twitter. Nothing.
But it's a surprise. It's definitely something I didn't expect.
I didn't expect that either. I was right here recording a video, just ended, did not save, and then I get this alert. I'm like, why does everything happen when I record something? Blaze gets a 7-year deal worth $200 million at the suit. Can I have some of that money, Blaze?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
That is a good question. Like, if Pickett really wanted out and he really wanted to start, why didn't they try to shop him around to a team where he could compete for the starting job? Like, he just went from possibly fighting for a starting job with Russell Wilson to now definitely not fighting for a starting job. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I wonder.
That's why it doesn't make that much sense to me, except for the hometown thing.
How much is Kenny Pickett getting paid? That's my question.
I don't know how the contracts work.
Anyone want to look it up?
He's only in his third year.
Oh, that already happened, Richie. It's done. The press conference was a couple hours ago. That's done. Let's go, Blaze. Go. What is that? Am I missing something here?
I don't know.
Okay. Pickett on his rookie deal. Thank you.
Yeah, like I said,
So
it's his third year.
rookie deal. I still don't understand why everyone hates it. My buddy JJ hates it. He's gonna call me later and rant. Halftime hates everything.
If you look at how your offense works, I agree with you. Someone like Huntley would fit the system a little better as a backup.
Yes. Yes, I agree with it. I agree with your assessment.
So I don't know. I mean, you're at a point where he could blossom to a solid backup, but why? I don't understand. Why would he want to go there and be a guaranteed backup instead of here where he could actually compete? If he did better than Russ, I know Tomlin's saying that Russ is in the seat to get it, but if Russ played like shit at the beginning of the year, it's Pickett's job all over again. So that's why it surprises me.
Oh my God. Listen to this. This is from my guy Phil. He's a Eagles content creator. Shout out to Trending AM. I absolutely hate the Kenny Pickett trade. Give me up a top 100 pick. I don't care that we got a 4th rounder back for the backup. It's a rare Howie Roseman miss.
Part of me, you can't really, because we don't know. He has not had a chance to prove himself. So there's no way of knowing if he's going to be a solid backup or not. We just read the report that he's not. There's my dad calling me. That's definitely about Kenny Pickett.
All right.
Kenny Pickett. I'm live right now with my Philly buddy. He's an Eagle.
Flying Eagle.
Yeah, we're live right now reporting it. We're talking about it. He's for the Eagles and I'm the Steelers, and we're talking about it. I'll talk to you. I don't know. I don't know, Dad. I'll have to call you back later and we'll talk about it.
All right, call me back later.
All right.
Okay, unbelievable.
All right.
They hate it because it's a top 100 pick. That's exactly why I just quote tweeted Phil's tweet with the facepalm. Like, it's a top defensive pick.
And knowing, and like I said, I'm not a typical Steeler fan either, knowing, because they're all celebrating it like, oh, he sucked, he's gone. Good. And there's going to be a lot of Eagle fans that are going to hate it because it doesn't make a lot of sense.
No. And Jay, Kenny Pickett wanted to trade. So, yep. Oh, Sleeps. What is up, Sleeps? Daniel, I just got your notification. This guy uploads like 5 videos a day.
Who?
Daniel.
He uploads videos?
Highlight clips.
Oh, cool.
He has 5,000 subs.
He's in everybody's live stream, too. He's a great follower, great supporter.
Yeah, he is. Respect that. Yes, but it doesn't matter. We already have a quarterback. LOL. Who cares? If he is a good later, we have many holes. Pause. To quote up. Yeah. I'm just getting tired of all this hate, and we didn't even see anything yet.
If he's willing to accept the backup role there and learn the system and be that type of quarterback, maybe it. But I'm just saying, just like last year, did we think that many quarterbacks would go down? It was almost half of the teams had to use their backup for at least 2 or 3 games last year.
How many games did Kenny Pickett miss?
There was a handful towards the end of the season.
Oh, really?
And then the year before, he missed some games because they had to replace him. So he hasn't even played a full season.
Yeah. So, shout out to you, Chad. You're going to be turning 30. 30. Did Pickett pull strings? It looks like it. It looks like
he. But that's why it still doesn't make sense. It's like I don't want to be a backup here, but I'll go be a backup there. Something's missing in the story, and we don't really deserve to know because it's business.
All right, Snames. You're a Pacers fan. He's a Pacers fan. They come from Keaters. Penny Burger.
You had Hurts last year too, AK, and if he goes down again, who do you have? You got someone who's untested. That's all I'm saying.
One night I had a dream I met Daniel in person.
I
You
hope
had a
it works
dream
out
you
for
met Daniel Berry in
I hope
person?
Pickett does.
Cool. Is there something you're kind of saying there?
Yeah, Pickett's been benched twice in his 2 years. For Trubisky and for Mason for Trubisky last year, and then Mason at the end of this year.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I wish I could go back 2 weeks from now, 2 weeks ago, and say to anybody who's an Eagles fan who's debating this, whatever, and say, do you think Kenny Pickett fits the style that the Eagles play? And I bet almost all of you would say no.
Right.
But he may develop into I don't know. They're the pros. They have to know something we don't.
Yeah. What does that mean? And we got Jeff Stoutland, who's arguably one of the best offensive line coaches of all time. So Kenny Pickett's got the best offensive line, one of the best offensive line coaches. The better teamers around him than what the Steelers had. So I don't understand.
You cannot say you have a great offensive line when you just lost a Hall of Famer. I don't care who you put there or who's in the other spots. There's no way your offensive line is going to be as good as it was last year. It can still be really good.
It's still going to be up there.
It can still be good, but it's not going to be great.
It's still going to be up there. But, yes, with Kelsey gone, yeah.
I mean, anybody loses a Pro Bowl All-Star, MVP type player, Hall of Fame guaranteed. You're going to have
ever played a full quarter? Yes. Yes. Blaze, I told you why. Tomlin told Pickett he was going to get a first reps too. Then Tomlin told that Russell was going to get first reps. It's principle. If Hurts gets hurt, yeah. If Hurts gets hurt, Pickett good backup quarterback if he gets 2 to play. The real competition is between him and Tanner McKee. What was Pickett's wonderful test? How did he do on the smart board? Dude, our O-line would still be in the top 3, LOL. That's how they've been planning for Kelsey's retirement for 3 years. Right. Hey, I said we'll be up there.
It's going to be, I'm not saying you have a bad offensive line, but you just lost a Hall of Famer at center. When a lot of your runs went up the middle.
Yeah, speaking of Hall of Famers, real quick, Aaron Donald.
Yeah, that one sucked. I was
That
hoping he
really
would come back to
sucked.
Pittsburgh for 1 year before he retired.
I'm just like, what the hell? That's
10 years. 10 years.
10
I thought
years.
he was longer, but 10 years.
So did I. And defensive line, that puts a lot of wear and tear on that body.
Yeah, that's true.
So, oh man. Pickett said, "Take the job and shove it when the Eagles went to the Eagles." This means that Pickett is going to beat you guys in Brazil. Jurgens have not played center in more than 2 years. Is Jurgens ready to make the line calls? Who knows? We still got Lane Dickerson. Wow, bad news for my Rams. Yeah, he's an LA fan, Daniel. Let's see, did I get it? Oh, did you get my DM, by the way? You got it? Wait,
What? No.
you got my DM?
I'm on a different tab.
Oh,
AK just went to argue with me. I'm not arguing. I'm just saying there's no way you can say your offensive line will be the same. Listen to my words. There's no way you can say your offensive line will be the same when you lost a Hall of Fame center. That's all I'm saying.
You want to say it again?
No. That's all I'm saying.
How about now?
No. That's like saying when Ben Roethlisberger retired that we'll be fine with whoever's quarterback. You can't say that.
Pickett will show you Steeler fans. If Dickerson moves to center, I am good. You're good. There should be an open competition for the center job. I'm going to do that every time now. Whenever someone says I'm good, I'm going to go, you're good. He hates it when I do that. Mitch, you don't have to send DMs that you're live every time. No, but this one's kind of personal. Never said the same, but it will be still as good. Pickett had a bone to pick with those two. Yeah. Can't retire at 32. At least he's got a ring.
That's true. He did win a championship.
I'm not scared of Kenny. Why would you be scared of Kenny?
They killed Kenny.
I was just about to do that. Oh, Tobias is fine. Richie, Tobias is fine. Yeah, I was about to make a video reacting to Mike Sports Vibes, and my video did not work. So I'm like, thank God.
Maybe that's telling you something.
Yes, that Mike Sports Vibes clickbaited.
That you're wasting your time.
I did not waste my time. I was actually defending Tobias Harris throughout the whole thing. Blaze did not get that I was defending Tobias. I mean, I was like supporting Tobias last night.
For the record, I know I do the Tobias jokes, but I'm not even really a Tobias fan. I just like digging on this guy because he's a hater.
Hey, that's all we do here. That's all we do. No, it doesn't. You can change and still hold success.
It's not what I'm saying at all.
Full screen, say it again. No? Okay. Your head probably hurts now, doesn't it? Vic, my hands are big.
Trade me to the Eagles. Trade me to the Eagles. I don't want to be Russell Wilson's backup.
So
I want to go home to my mommy in Philly.
So you want to be a Jalen Hurts backup?
Yeah, I'd rather be a backup to him and go home to my mommy.
Whether it is or not, I'm not wrong.
You're always right, AK. You're always right.
Right? I hate the trade. I will give one positive thought. Maybe Pickett can be a Jordan Love.
And that's what I'm trying to say. And Richie, I've disagreed with you a million times, but what I'm saying is, look at Jordan Love. His first couple years, people were saying he's a bust, he's a bust, he's a bust. But we never really got to see him with weapons and with a good line and with a good team around him. So you can't. I'm not. That's why I was an advocate of Pickett last year, Mitch. You know that.
Yeah.
Because I never thought the Steelers would give up on a number 1 pick 2 years later, or have to dump one because he's a crybaby.
Kenny Pickett could be a Commander. Oh, speaking of Commanders, Tymus went live last night. Good for him. Tymus is back.
So there was the Cody. I got a new hashtag that's going to be trending.
What?
It's in the chat.
Why?
Remember the Cody Crybabies hashtag for Cody Rhodes? Because all their fans, now it's the Kenny Crybabies.
No, you know what you should have done? Hashtag AK Crybabies.
AK loves Kenny Pickett. It's his favorite quarterback. He's going to beat out Jalen Hurts for the starting job. And then
tell that to
Cool Cat will have to say
you.
Kenny. Cool Cat will have to say Kenny freaking Pickett.
Oh my God. I can't
Love
wait
you,
for
Cool
Monday
Cat.
now. I can't wait for Monday now. Oh my God. That's going to be hilarious. I never knew Pickett until today.
I'm fired. All right. See.
Bye. Go Pickett. Okay, give me my friend back. Okay, give me my friend back. But guys, let's do like a reset real quick. We're here. We're live talking about Kenny Pickett being traded to the Eagles. And you can follow me on Hardcore Sports Network, Mitch Toxie on YouTube, Twitter, Mitch Toxie, and the new Instagram for the channel, Philly Talk with MKYT. Really appreciate you. Blaze, bring me my friend back. You're back. Hey. Vic. God dang it, Vic. Give Pickett a break. We'll train him well. Don't know. Gotta wait and see. What are you doing? Well. Maybe I'll have to I kind of want to still do this live stream. I don't want to do the NBA thing. I might just skip that and do this. Pickett would have been traded, will be trained. Yeah, he would have been trained well behind. Can you bring my friend back first? He will get playing time. Yep. Russ ain't training anybody. I hire Blaze. Said hi to Kenny freaking Pickett for me. Yep. Russ seems conceited. Russ is fine. Russ is fine. Russell Wilson is actually fine. Russell Wilson is actually fine.
You think he's fine, huh? Pause.
You know what I freaking meant. Hey, I hired you. You're back.
No, I gotta go leave all the group chats. See you later.
What the hell? Why'd you have Kenny on the thing? Okay, I'm so confused. I am really confused right now.
I'm not happy. Trade me to Edge of Philly Sports.
Hey, you're a Pittsburgh guy, not a Philly. Yeah. Blaze, Butterfly said you look cute. Blaze.
Thank you.
Pickett, straight as said before the draft. Maybe. Kenny face Blaze. Butterfly rushes about him. Seahawks didn't want him gone for years. Mitch, I might go hire Randy as my security guard if I see Russell Wilson. I get crazy to say. Kenny, can you come back? Kenny, come back. Kenny. 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 Kenny.
Bah.
What is up, man? What? I can't understand you.
I know, that's how I talk.
Huh?
That's how I talk.
What?
I know, that's how I talk.
I'm so confused.
It's me, Kenny, it's how I talk.
Yeah, what?
That's how I talk.
I can't understand you.
I know, that's how I talk.
Oh, that's how you talk. I got you.
Yeah. I'm speaking
Kenny is
English.
talking
What
to-
language I talk about?
Kenny is talking to Stan and Cartman. All right. Can we get Blaze back?
What kind of place? I got the numbers.
Get the apple out of your mouth. All right. Can we actually talk more about the trade? All right. Guys, with this trade, all I got to say is this. You guys can't say anything until like it actually happens. Ah, freaking dang. I'm getting tired of this. Oh, 69 people in the chat.
I tweeted out the dude that took the nine.
I just took a screenshot. I'll tweet it in a bit. Does Howie and the Eagles like drama? The Pickett trade will give them media attention more. It will not give them more. What? How? What? Kenny, you believe this?
I couldn't get on to the guy going down the line.
What?
And that's what we're going to do that time.
I can't understand you.
I know, it's all talk.
Then be Blaze.
Blaze is
Butterfly
fired. Blaze got fired.
Blaze is hired. I just hire him back. Blaze, oh my God. Broncos teammates wanted him. Tomlin, yep. Sorry, Kenny, we can't understand you. Jay Wow is not that good. What is up? Yeah, national media. You don't mind this move? Thank you, someone else. What the heck is this? I don't know. Philly Sports Talk Radio. LOL. Russell underperformed. He also. Yep. South Park character. Yep. Spongy. Now you need a Kenny freaking Pickett jersey. I think Pickett is amazing. That's coming from Butterfly. All right. Can Blaze come back into the stream, please?
Because he's fired.
I just hired him. Blaze is now hired. Back.
Because you trade me to Philly. Why you trade me?
I think he'll perform better because he's a Carson Wentz fan. That is great. Thank you.
Oh my God, they traded Kenny.
We have Kenny.
They traded him.
We have Kenny now.
I like orange, not green.
Oh. Well, Steelers didn't have orange?
I want to go to the Browns.
What?
I want to go to Cleveland. They got orange.
All right, can you please
I
talk
should have went to
English?
the Broncos. They got orange.
Pickett left because of Blaze.
Yep, blame me. It's all my fault.
Oh my God. Thank God this is over now. People are going to, I'm telling you right
It
now,
just started. You got to live with him now.
I don't care. He's a backup. When does Smitty contract get done? He's due for an extension now. He's due for an extension
You
now.
should have traded him for Pickett.
You would have loved that.
I would have loved that. I'm a big Devonta Smith fan.
He's my favorite Eagle. He's my favorite player in the NFL.
But then you'd have to be a Steeler fan
No, I don't.
if Devonta Smith was traded.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
Wants to go to the Browns, to Cleveland. They are orange. Anyways. Yeah. Smitty's agent okay with another year of the rookie? I don't know. I just want to be an agent of one of these players. I don't care who. I just want to be an agent. What? Oh, I thought you clicked that. Bengals are orange.
I don't like the Bengals. I don't like the car. I don't like the good car.
Do the Eagles play the Steelers? Yes, they do. In Brazil. We're going to play them in Brazil. No.
I don't want to go to Brazil. So trade me again.
I am seeing rumors former Titan Corey Davis wants to come to Pittsburgh. How do you feel about that, Kenny?
Yeah, him and Tyler Boyd are the ones people are talking about.
Yeah. I want Tyler Boyd here.
I like how Jay is he's interpreting everything Kenny says.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, man. Oh, man. Yeah. Appreciate everyone's support throughout this impromptu live stream or this telecast.
For the telecast.
I'll be live with Earl for SmackDown tonight, so that'll be a good one. The Rock will be on again. Yay! Oh, man. So I have to ask you this. I know this is a wrestling question. How do you feel about Logan Paul's logo, the Prime logo on the center of the ring?
I thought they'd be doing that a lot sooner than this, to be honest with you.
Oh, really?
At the end of last year, there was a report that Triple H was not against having more advertisements. I even reported it on WrestleSense the one night that there would be more advertisements on the barricade and the ring and the apron and stuff for different companies. So it doesn't surprise me.
It does.
I'm not all pissed off like people are. Jeez. If you watch my EFED, I always got shit all over the apron. I mean the ring. That's an old Vince thing that he didn't want anything on the ring mat. No big deal to me. It's money. It's all about money.
Money, 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 money. Yeah, you're speaking my language.
I didn't say it.
Say it.
No.
Say it. Say it. Or have Kenny say
He wants traded again.
it.
He's not happy, so he wants traded again.
Omar Khan got a Tyler Boyd. Damn it, Mitch, you. I don't want Boykin. I don't want Boykin. I still can't believe we got him. I still can't believe we traded from. Hey, Blue City Empire Sports, what is up? Jalen, Mills, and Jack are on. Yep. 50 cents sucks. What concert costs 45 cents?
50 Cent Nickelback.
There it is.
I made that joke up.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did about 20 years ago. I created that joke.
No, you didn't.
Yep. I invented that joke.
Then where's your copyright?
I forgot to copyright it.
Duh. Breaking news: the Eagles signs to buy it. And here
I
is
thought
the
what
way-
Devin Bush went to the Browns.
just now.
Nah, yesterday or something. That's right.
Apparently
I invented
you're-
that joke. I created
No.
that joke
No,
over
you
20
didn't.
years ago.
Kenny got traded more than he has gotten killed. Patent pending.
That's right, Sneeps. Patent is pending. I do, but I didn't buy a bunch of them, but I do have a handful of them. A good bit of them.
So you give one a halftime. I can give you his address.
I'll send him a Kenneth Gainwell card too.
Yeah, I'll give you his address. And
Wow, Pickett handing off to Kenneth Gainwell. Halftime will rant for weeks.
I just thought of that. Oh
Oh,
my god!
well, you're going to see it in the preseason.
You know what? I'm calling him for that.
They have a brown bush. That's right, Chad. Chad made a joke out of it. The Browns have Bush.
Pause.
You can have all the Pickett cards. He's not.
Come on, you
answering.
better pick up. Halftime, you better pick up here.
Better pick it.
My god. You're going to be making those jokes all the time now.
I don't have to say Pickett to Pickens anymore.
Your call has been forwarded to a
He's like, screw you. I hate Kenny Pickett. I don't want to talk about him.
Hey,
Or he said,
This
or he
what-
did this. What are you calling me for, Mitch? Time to rant and rave. Why they got to remake all these movies? They ruin every movie.
right? I hate
They
this.
remake Kenny Pickett and then trade him and remake a movie. Paper
Why?
straws.
Movies should never be remade.
No, and paper straws.
Oh, paper stars are the worst.
They're terrible. Why they
You
even
know what's
do
even
that?
worse? You know what's even worse? It's a paper bag.
Logan
People
Paul's a
forgetting to
bad
bring their own
wrestler. 'Cause He
bag.
did one bad move.
Huh?
Logan Paul's a bad wrestler. He did one bad move. That makes him bad.
And still managed to miss him.
I don't know why everybody likes it. I don't get it. He's a bad wrestler. And I don't watch wrestling, but I know he's a bad wrestler.
Wrestling used to be my thing back in the day. And then once I
back
saw
in
Logan
the
Paul, I
day.
started wrestling.
I love wrestling. It's not like it used to be. Let's
Oh,
Kenny
that-
Pickett. Why isn't Kenny Pickett?
Kenny Pickett can't throw 10 yards.
He can't even throw for 10 touchdowns to be the MVP.
Oh, God. I forgot about that. Oh, my God. Kenny Pickett's going to be MVP. What?
Halftime.
What was that? I can't understand.
Halftime. Don't go to me. Don't want to trade me. Halftime.
What about what? Oh, I heard it was trade.
Halftime.
I can't understand you. You're worse than Logan Paul.
That's why I want traded again. Halftime.
Oh, you want to be traded again?
Yeah.
All right. You're back to the Steelers.
Send me the Jets.
Why do you want to go to the Jets?
Because I want to be third string now.
You want to be third?
Yep. Now, instead of going somewhere else to be a backup, he wants to be third string. So he's going to want traded again so he could be third string.
I just want to see Kenny Pickett hand the ball to Kenneth Gainwell. I want to see that. I ran, therefore I am. Kenneth Gainwell wins. What? No. All right. It hurts talking like halftime. My God, that hurts. Oh, look. We got Cartman.
How'd you like to suck my bones?
I could not understand you.
I don't want to suck nobody's ball. Carmen, get out of here. Don't want to suck my balls.
What is going on here? I want to rant about Kenny Pickett.
Kenny, I'm Kenny.
You're Kenny?
I'm Kenny. I want traded again.
Okay. Where do you want to go?
Randy wants to jump on. Jump
If you
on
get-
me. Don't jump on me. I'm a little boy.
Mitch was supposed to go live at 5 for an NBA hangout, but screw it. I don't know. I hate Gainwell.
Hop on, Randy. I want your take on this.
Yep. Randy. Halftime, I'm keep on telling Mitch how much how much I miss Randy.
He's got to have a rant on this trade.
Oh, he's going live tonight.
Why is it rant and rave day?
He just wanted to go live. He just ran about anything. And then this trade happened.
Still pretty weird.
What?
The trade. It's.
I don't really care.
The explanation that's going around that Tomlin told him he'd have a chance to compete, and then Wilson had the pole position, so Pickett asked for a trade. That sounds like there's more to it. Why would you want to? I don't want to be the backup here, but trade me somewhere else so I could be the backup. Get a much better chance of playing with Pittsburgh than he does with Philly. Right?
Yep.
That's why it seems more to me like they just wanted to get rid of him because he wasn't fitting in more than he wanted to go back up Jalen Hurts. That just doesn't make sense to me.
Right? It's crazy. We've been to Philly Mitch. Mitch, did you wish Blaze good luck with Russell Wilson? Ooh. Maybe, I don't know. And there's Boston Fields again. So Randy's going to hop on in a minute or in a bit. So.
I mean, it does make me think that Pittsburgh might take a stab at a quarterback a lot earlier, but I don't want them to. I'd rather them get a center because you don't have a center at all. That's a big problem. There's a bunch of free agent linemen. I'd rather have Fields than as a backup. I don't think Fields wants to be a backup.
Maybe the Eagles sign Grady Dick.
That doesn't make sense. Wrong sport. Right?
Oh, man. My voice hurts after talking like halftime. I don't know how you do that.
What's going to happen next? Now what dominoes are going to fall?
I'm just waiting. Give me something. Oh, got another follow on Instagram. Thank you.
I mean, that might be the most shocking one.
29 followers already.
Because if I'd have been here 2 weeks ago saying Kenny Pickett's going to get traded, people would have said I was crazy. And if I said that he was going to get traded to the Eagles, you guys would have told me I was totally insane.
You mean my Twitter DMs, Instagram? What?
No, outside your mailbox. He's at your house.
It is a nice day, though.
It's me, Spongy.
If it was Spongy and I heard that, I'll be running. Blaze, would you like to know where you stand from the beginning or be the BS from the beginning, as I said earlier?
Retype that in English, and then I'll give you an answer.
What are the chances Gannon drafts a quarterback if Marvin Harrison is gone? My name is Philly Halftime, and thank God I did not say that. But this guy would have clipped it. Question mark. Ding, fights are done. Ding, fights are done. God, that commercial was funny. Well, the Buccaneers just got a new quarterback,
Backup.
John Wolford.
Okay.
Simular. Who?
Okay.
I don't know who that is.
Where did all these
So
people come from on X that are watching? That's what I want to know.
I've been talking about that with everybody that I've been live with. I think it's a bug, dude. Like, I did gain a sub from Twitter last night, but people, like, when I was live on Edge of Philly, it was my Twitter, Edge of Phillies. We had thousands of people in there just on Twitter alone. I'm like, how? Trey Lance or Kenny Pickett?
Two unproven quarterbacks that were drafted high. Who knows? Well, Kenny wasn't as high as Trey Lance got drafted. That's for sure.
It's probably about no real people actually watch. I think you know what they're doing? I think they're trying to do like their own algorithm with the lives. Kind of like the YouTube shorts or TikTok. Hey, you want to read this? Because I don't want to read it.
Nah.
Cool, me neither. I don't know. Wow. 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 Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Wow.
Wow. Here, I don't want to read it, but I got someone else that'll read it for me.
Orange Cassidy is awesome. Orange Cassidy is awesome.
There, I read it. Are you happy?
Orange Cassidy is awesome.
You did not read it.
The Blake man pitches to Sarge. The Sarge bumps into his old man.
Jambalaya! That's what you're going to be saying when Pickett's your quarterback. Easton Stick. That's a team who's in trouble.
The Chargers?
They need to make some moves.
They got rid of Keenan Allen.
Mike
Why?
Williams, Keenan Allen, Austin Eckler, their tight end, all their offensive weapons are gone. You got to think Hardball's up there has a plan.
He's going to grab all Michigan players, and then he's going to become the
He
LA.
might have to. He might have to. I don't know. Be right there.
No,
He
that's
does.
a lie.
You're right.
That's a lie.
Screenshot.
Oh. My freaking God. No.
Must be true. It keeps coming up.
Hey! Speaking of, stop it. Speaking of Twitter, this was the guy that was watching on my Twitter feed, and then he subbed to me on YouTube. What is up, Boards? What is up, man?
Towards the baskets. That means you're a basketball fan, I'm hoping.
Yes, he's a Sixers fan.
Sweet.
Yeah. No bleep. Ooh.
Jay's trying to defend that report.
What report?
Where everyone's convoluting the words to make it look like it was Tomlin's fault that Pickett's gone. Yes, he told him you can compete. It's not even preseason yet. Both quarterbacks would have a total opportunity to win the starting jobs. If you don't understand that, I don't know what to tell you. Of course, when you bring in a veteran who's proven they're going to have the pole position, that doesn't mean he wasn't going to give Pickett a chance to earn the starting job. You got to read between the lines.
Yeah, so he grew up in Philly, he moved to Cincinnati, so he's a Sixers and Cavs fan.
Oh, cool. I'm sorry to
Evan
hear
Hoop.
about the Cavs thing, but
Yeah. And then here comes Coach saying Philly sucks. Well, you got Jack Stahl, our old tight end.
who?
Jack Stahl. He was one of
Now
our
we're talking
second
about
third-
third string players instead of backup quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Is it
I
time
love
to
how
shift?
AK didn't even pop in.
Is it time to
How
shift
rude.
into the next gear?
Yeah. Blaze, one of your NBA and NHL teams.
I don't know.
But you don't have NHL, do you? Oh yeah, yes I do. I hate your team for hockey.
I don't have a hockey team.
Yes, you do.
I'm not really a fan of hockey.
Yes, you are. But that's your team, though.
I don't
Right?
watch hockey at all. I couldn't name you 4 players on the team. How is it my team?
I don't know.
I'm not a hockey fan. I respect people that play it, but there he is.
He's setting up his mic.
We need a drum roll. Are you feeling
Ladies and
Randy?
gentlemen,
Randy?
Randy!
It's
Oh.
Randy.
And yes, no.
I don't welcome Randy to the show. I don't want to say Randy. How's it going?
Ladies and gentlemen, Randy!
Randy.
Randy! Randy, you want to say hi to Kenny? Oh, never mind. Kenny left.
Hi, Kenny. Apples.
Change it again. I want traded.
Oh yeah. Pickett got traded to the Eagles. That's what?
He wanted to be traded.
Yes.
Again.
Let's hear some objective, not a Steelers fan, not an Eagles fan, an objective opinion on.
No, Randy's an Eagles fan.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
No, he's. But he's a Canadian Eagles fan, so it doesn't count as much as someone from the area. So it's an
Eagles fan,
impartial.
diehard.
I get it.
Pat it on
Impartial.
He got the logo tatted on him.
Got the logo tatted on me. It's forever, brother. No,
know.
but I kind of like it.
There's no
He's
camera, by the way.
Good, Randy.
He's a step up from Marcus Mariota for sure. He's a Philly kid apparently. That's kind of cool. He grew up liking the teams.
So you like Pickett?
He also knows if Jalen Hurts goes down, that he could be the guy. So I hate to say it, sorry, Blaze. Better O-line, way better weapons.
Oh, it's definitely a better O-line than the Steelers and better weapons. But let me ask you, can you realistically say that your offensive line can be as good as last year when you lost Kelsey? Not bad, as good.
I honestly can't, but I have faith in the fact that Kelsey handpicked Cam Jurgens. He literally went to the head office and was like, I scouted every center, and
Your mic is cutting in and out.
It's my internet. It's my internet.
My internet money.
Give me a second.
But that's all I'm saying. I'm not saying you guys have a bad offensive line by any stretch of the means.
Breaking. Dallas police are investigating Cowboys. Or really? All right, Star Wars.
No cameras. Cameras.
No cameras. Please, I'm not signing with Tomlin. Why do you have an on the possible reason why the trade happened? Can you speak English, Jay? Please?
All I'm saying is, Jay, is why would a quarterback who doesn't want to be a backup go to another team to be a backup? That's all I'm saying. It doesn't make sense. And for the umpteenth time, the Steelers, that's not a Steeler-like move. They stick with who they draft until they really suck. He's from Jersey.
From
He's been an
Philly.
Eagles fan his whole life. Yeah, that's what we said. He's from the area. Jay is higher than Sneeps.
That takes skill.
That's actually really funny, Sneeps.
That takes skill.
That's what I'm saying. It's not, but it's a fresh, because so many people are complaining that Pickett wasn't panning out. He's not going to be the answer. He's not, and I was sticking with him. I was trying to stick with him, give him another opportunity, let him and Rudolph fight for it next year. So the Wilson signing was a little bit of a surprise for me. I thought if they brought in Fields or Wilson or Tannehill or somebody else, they could, but it would have been a surprise because that's not what the Steelers organization normally does. That's all I'm saying. Do I think Wilson's an upgrade to whatever we've had the last couple of years? He should be.
And
But
he actually has a coach that actually wants him to be the quarterback. Think about that.
Who?
Remember
Wilson.
how Sean Payton didn't want Russell Wilson?
Yeah. And that could be, I mean, that's a big disconnect. You know, how is he going to perform when the system isn't really made around that quarterback?
Holy crap.
And like I said, the Steelers don't need him to throw 40 touchdowns and no interceptions. Just don't throw 20 interceptions and 10 touchdowns.
Holy crap. So I made a YouTube story, put it on the Facebook, right, for the Aaron Donald, for the 3.1K views.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. Yes, Tomlin said Russell Wilson would have the pole position, rightfully so.
Pause.
But these two, it's a racing terminology. Pole position means in the front.
Pause.
It has nothing to do with sex.
Yes, it does.
So Tomlin wanted them to compete, but Pickett would have to earn his job. I don't see anything wrong with that. But obviously Pickett didn't like that and trade me. Apparently what happened.
So it got 2,000 views on Instagram.
I think Randy.
And then once you go to the YouTube only 104. How is YouTube broken?
That's all I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
And people know, like Mitch said, I've been an advocate for Pickett for the past 2 years to give him a chance, give him a good offensive line. He has weapons. But now look at Russell Wilson's last couple years. Who's the running backs that he's been able to hand off to? Now he's got a running game. He's got two running backs that almost rush, one that's 1,000 yards for 3 seasons in a row, and Jalen Warren, who's getting better. So he has a running game now. Did he have one in Denver?
Now, Blaze, can you do a drum roll, please, for Randy? Take 2. Ladies and gentlemen, Randy. Damn. Hit the
I don't
like
think
button
it's
for
working.
all these guys. Huh?
Jay, I'm not arguing with you, bro. We didn't hear that. That's a report from a reporter. Do you really think that's
a report
100%?
from a reporter who had a report?
So do you really, if you believe everything you read that we reported, I feel bad for you because I'm sure there's a lot more to the story. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you're clear too.
Oh, can we stop talking about stories?
Story.
I'm telling you, WWE has ruined that word.
My original.
So, do you think that Pickett deserves reps? Jay? He didn't do anything to earn it. And I was the advocate of Pickett for 2 years.
Because he wanted to pick his nose.
It should be a straight competition between the two is what it should have been.
Yeah, Randy?
Yes, Russell would get the first reps, of course. That's football sense.
I want to say, Randy, though, what we're not privy to is what he was told by coaches.
There goes your mic again.
Now it's back.
Now it's gone.
That's true. We don't know what he was told by the coaches.
Yeah, and like what I like again, like we take it with a grain of salt what we read and then we got to kind of like decipher what's the truth and what's not. And what I read was that he was told in exit meetings that moving forward that he was going to be the QB. So then all of a sudden he gets off the phone with the coach. 2 days later, he hears word that they got Russell Wilson, and he's like, "Oh, and by the way, he's going to be the head guy. You're going to be his backup." So I think he felt a certain way. I don't think it came down to like him not wanting to be a backup. I think he just was like, "Well, if you guys are going to be this shady, what else are you going to do behind my back?" So he's like, "Get me the hell out of here."
Their minds. I mean, you would start Pickett over Russell Wilson?
No, but we got to think in his mindset. We're thinking as a fan. We got to think in his mindset. He went through the season.
Oh yeah, I'd be upset too, but he's got to earn it.
He had a shitty OC. Dante Johnson, it's 50-50. He catches the ball. Pickens could not break away coverage enough for him to get the ball down because the O-line was breaking down, so he wasn't able to stay in the pocket long enough. So your running backs were the guys that were the ones that were getting most of the yardage, 2,001 or 1,000-yard rushers. So it's like he was basically just play action, hand the ball off. Maybe if there's a guy in the middle, maybe I drop it to him. Maybe I have my tight end open. And I think it started to wear on him. Remember, he was a high pick. He's expecting a lot of things. Defenses are what kept him in the games, and then he just kept it afloat. I mean, several times I saw where he 3 and out, punt, 3 and out, field goal, 3 and out. It was like, holy crap.
All I'm saying is, unless he really wanted to go close to home, why wouldn't he want to be traded to a team where he could compete for a starting job? There's 4 or 5 teams out there that he could easily compete. That's my question. I'm not doubting. I like Kenny Pickett. I'm a fan of Kenny Pickett.
Yeah, and
why would he want to go to a team that he could compete?
And this is what I'm like, because there's a lot of Eagle fans freaked out that we wasted a 3rd round pick and got a 4th back in this trade as him being the backup. But what if Howie's doing something bigger here and maybe there's another trade on the board and we're just not privy to that?
Yeah, it's tough to say. I mean, he might bring in another quarterback and say, "Okay, Pickett, you got to compete for the backup."
Yeah.
And I'm very hopeful that Pickett isn't a crybaby and he didn't whine and cry. I don't know. I'm just saying we're getting 2 kinds of reports. One that's kind of putting the blame on Tomlin, and one that's saying Kenny's a crybaby and wanted out because he didn't get his way. Yeah. The truth is probably somewhere in between.
Exactly. And like you said, half the time we got to pick between it. We got to whittle through the weeds.
Yeah, I'm a Pickett fan. I was on the board that he could have been a good quarterback, never great, and helped them get to the playoffs. Just don't make a ton of mistakes. But he got hurt. He didn't have a line. Like you just said, Deontay Johnson, 50-50. He couldn't throw deep, and George Pickens could be a huge deep threat, but you can't throw deep when you only have 2 seconds to throw the ball. So it's like,
and like Coach said too, why not learn from someone who's won a big game?
Yeah, like there's a handful of teams where he could have competed for the starting job. That's all I don't understand. I would rather him go somewhere where he can compete for a starting job because I think he's talented.
Right.
Now, let me ask you this. Do you think, now you watch Kenny Pickett, and it's hard to really judge because, like you said, all the pitfalls that they've had. Do you think he fits the Eagles' type of offensive system? And not just the running quarterback type thing, the whole offensive system. You guys know the offensive system way better than I do.
Now, I will say this, take it with a grain of salt. I didn't watch all the Steelers games, but the games that I did see, I will say when he was privy to given an opportunity, Pickett can throw a nice ball and a deep, nice ball. So maybe that's what the scouting staff saw in Pickett, and they were like, yo, if Jalen goes down, he could still use our weapons deep because our O-line will try to give him as much time as possible. So maybe that, but I mean, shoot, I heard rumors that the measurables came out that he had small hands compared to what most quarterbacks' hands need to be. So it was like he was against that. Matt Corral was the same with that. Like you said, you're a big fan of him, and he couldn't really right the ship. Is this maybe just a fresh new scenery? Maybe we'll see what we got in here in him.
Breaking news.
I'm hoping that he is for you guys.
It looks like the Jets might get OBJ.
Ooh,
that was another rumor for the Steelers since they lost Johnson. I was like, no, I don't want him. I'd rather have a Tyler Boyd or it
was like breaking. The Jets plan on bringing on a veteran wide receiver next week for a visit. According to NFL Insider, Sauce Gardner. Sauce and OBJ have a great relationship.
Well, they got rid of Alan Lazard.
Yeah.
So we'll see how we'll
Okay,
see
I
how
love
Rodgers
how
goes.
it actually
Wait there,
says.
Coach.
I love how it actually says that a real NFL insider.
Now, when you say why not try to learn from someone who's won the big game, are you talking about Russell Wilson?
Yes, that's what I think he was talking about was Wilson. Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Then he says,
I'll be
then
back
he
in a
thinks
sec.
Philly's better suited to go far. Yeah, of course. You guys were just in the Super Bowl 2 years ago. Of course, Philly's
Right.
suited to go further than Pittsburgh.
Of course. I'll be right back.
But then if
Well-
that is the case too, Coach, that's also a take on his character that he's not willing to go through the hard times to learn and build with the team, and he just wants to bail ship and go somewhere where it's nice and it just seems to be working good.
That's all I'm
That's a
saying.
character. That's a character thing.
And he's young.
that's the
Maybe
thing.
it's just immaturity. Maybe it's just
Yeah.
immaturity.
Zach
I mean,
Wilson.
he's going to
Giving
request
me
a
Zach
trade.
Wilson vibe.
Why wouldn't he be like, who doesn't have go compete in Tennessee with Will Levis?
Yeah.
Go compete in, who's Denver's quarterback? They just picked
Yeah.
up what's his name from Seattle or whatever. Their backup. Or what's
No,
his name?
New York got Drew Lock.
Oh, Drew Lock went to New York. Who's Denver's quarterback?
I don't even know. Like,
I mean, they might be planning to draft one, but that's my only question. It's like, why wouldn't he request a trade and to a team where he can compete if that was his problem?
If that's the problem, exactly. Now that's where it makes you scratch your head and go, okay, so that might not be the problem. So what might be the problem now? Now, was he trying to give his insight on the offense and they were just not listening to him? And he was like, listen, this is how I want to do it because it works for me. This is my style. Who knows? Like you said, we're not privy to the conversations behind closed doors.
And we shouldn't be. We don't really need to know. It's fans don't need to know everything they're talking. And if I was a head coach or a GM, I would not put the fans privy to every conversation in the back. That's our business, But the fans feel like they need to know everything.
Exactly. It's like when Tomlin did that when that player was live streaming and he was like, cut that shit up. That stuff doesn't happen back here. Because, when it comes down to the brass tacks, we don't need to know the ins and outs. We just want to watch the privy stuff on the field.
Oh, yeah. And I mean, could I pick a couple things that I don't like about Tomlin? And the Steelers fan base, they've wanted to crucify Tomlin all last year. And I'm like, wait a minute. He just took a team that had no reason to be in the playoffs last year and found a way to get them into the playoffs.
Yeah. With some banged up players on the defense too,
Yeah.
that which is your strength.
Without the top two players, Hayward was out for a handful of games, and so was Watt.
Yep,
and that's pretty much. And so was Minka.
Yep, same with Minka.
If they can stay healthy, they can make a nice run. I'm not saying
that's why you guys
or anything.
That's why you guys were in on Justin Simmons, so you guys could have the Fitzpatrick Simmons combo because that would be killer.
Yeah, they got that guy from the Panthers.
Honestly, hilarious.
You want me to
chin?
The guy from the Panthers safety, they got Dante Jackson or whatever.
Isn't he a corner? Isn't he a corner?
Wide receiver.
No, Dante got traded for the corner.
Jimmy Garoppolo going to the Rams.
Whoa.
So who's the Raiders quarterback? Pickett could have went there and competed. That's my only complaint. I mean, like I said at the very beginning, and what I told Mitch too, I really hope Pickett does pan out to be someone who can keep your team right where they are if Hurts needs a couple weeks off. He might be able to be because he'll finally be behind a good offensive line, got tons of weapons, and has a running game now if Barkley pans out, which I really think he will. I'm a huge Barkley fan.
I just realized I'm gonna have to be arguing with halftime tomorrow morning on Weekend Wake Up.
Oh, I have been sleeping in, so I doubt I'll make that one tomorrow. Yeah, that's the one I was thinking of.
Hey.
That's the one I was thinking of.
My guy Eric, what is up, bro? How you doing, man?
Ravens.
Yeah, that's the one I was thinking of.
Hold on.
So we got the Ravens linebacker and a Ravens safety.
So
that's crazy.
Eric, who's your quarterback now?
Went right to the rivals. Is it Aiden O'Connell, the guy that was their quarterback last year, that rookie?
I don't know. It was.
Oh, they got Minshew. They picked up Minshew.
Oh, they got Minshew.
who I think is one of the best backups. I'd love to see him have a starting job, but I think he's arguably one of the best backups in the league. But
He's not
can
better
he
than Nick
lead
Foles.
a team?
He's not better than Nick Foles.
Who's Nick Foles playing for right now?
Nobody. He got a ring.
And he's better than Nick
His
Foles.
He got a ring.
This year? We're talking about now, Mitch.
I will say though, I'm glad they got Pickett and not a 40-year-old Joe Flacco.
Well, what about Huntley? Like Mitch was saying, would you? I mean, Huntley's been a solid backup for Baltimore.
Yeah,
Come in
but there's a
and
reason.
kept them right where they were.
There's a reason why he hasn't been signed yet either, though. Too, right? Like, there's
Same thing for
obviously
Justin
issues.
Fields. What the hell is wrong with? Why couldn't he find a home? That's weird.
That is, yeah. That's also
He's
scary too.
He's shown signs of brilliancy, and he hasn't had the greatest team around him. But that one game where he like threw 2 50-yard touchdowns and ran a 50-yard touchdown. I mean, he had those games where he was off the charts.
What's his name there? The wide receiver that he has right now. He got him 250. Yeah, more. He had 250 yards that one game and 3 tutties. Like he can do it. He can do it.
Yeah, that could be if they go for Daniels in the draft. The Raiders could go for Daniels in the draft.
Wow.
I don't know. I'm not really sold on any of these quarterbacks coming out to be like instant superheroes.
Right.
I mean, even Caleb Williams. I don't know. It's just they're so young. I mean, they might take a couple years, like Jordan Love. We were just talking about him earlier. They were talking about he was a bust after year 1 and 2, but now look at him coming into his own. Sometimes it takes a couple of years for these quarterbacks to get accustomed to NFL life, apparently.
I feel like the Bo Nix is really going to surprise some people. Me
too. I think he's the most seasoned player. It feels like Bo Nix has been playing college football for 12 years.
That's what they make fun of. They're like, this guy's Van Wilder. He's been in college football his whole life.
That's why I don't believe in tanking and stuff. You can tank and lose all your games for a number 1 pick. There's no guarantee in that number 1 pick.
Yeah, and the team that sits 8th or 9th or maybe even 10th could get the best player. Like you're like, oh, what the fuck? So it's like you said, it's not worth tanking. Get the first overall pick is nice, but is that the guy that's end all of end all? I have breaking news.
Well, break it.
And it's an all cap.
Quit teasing us, Coach.
Ooh, I didn't see that.
I don't know. Hardcore Sports Network's pretty on top of it.
Yeah. If it's not in the group chat already.
Yeah, if it's not in the group chat already. Coach is going to the Panthers to be a starting QB.
Wow, Bryce Young, move aside. Here comes Couch.
I think you got him, Coach. I think you got him.
And if not, you're definitely their starting fullback. But yeah, like I don't know.
I mean, out of the quarterbacks, people might be surprised to see the ones that I think that might pan out. Like you said, Bo Nix. I mean, there's a reason that Caleb Williams is being considered number 1 overall. I'm not saying he's bad. I don't know enough about Drake May. Jaden Daniels, of course. McCarthy's climbed up the ranks a lot.
He's got a cannon, Drake May. He can throw the ball almost 75, 80 yards.
I like Michael Penix, but I know a lot of people worried about his knees and stuff. But
modern
day medicine, people come back from all those injuries, man.
Oh, my wheelchair and walker. Fuck that shit. Modern medicine, like we just said, Coach Ed, will get you those prosthetic legs where it's just like you're like robotic. Like all of a sudden, it's like, look out, here comes Herschel Walker.
I mean, Bo Nix could be the one of all of them if he gets drafted by a team where he could start. He's seasoned enough where I think he might be able to come in and play. And then Joe Milton, I've seen a lot of him from the combine and stuff from Tennessee.
I like him.
A lot of the mock drafts I've seen for Steelers have him picking him later in the draft to hopefully develop him.
Oh, okay.
I also like Jordan Travis too.
I also like JJ McCarthy.
There's no shit. There's Sam Hartman from Notre Dame, and I don't know anything about Michael Pratt from Tulane.
JJ McCarthy's going to be a New York Giant.
Spencer Rattler. Yeah, you're going to have to play him 2 times a year, man.
I want him to go to the Patriots. I'm tired of my Michigan players going to the same division. I'm tired of it.
Patriots want to draft the rumor is apparently the Patriots want to draft Marvin Harrison Jr. and a quarterback and somehow get both of them in the first round.
I saw a picture. It was Jaden Daniels and Marvin
That's
Harrison in
That's
their
what it was. They want
Patriot
Jaden Daniels
uniform.
and Marvin Harrison. Could you
Well,
imagine?
it's a team trying to retool instead of having to rebuild.
Yeah.
And that's what I was saying. I mean, I'm not trying to be a homer. I'm just stating facts. The Steelers
Homer.
have not had to
Homer.
rebuild for 20 years because they just retool before they have to rebuild.
And us Eagle fans got to keep it a buck. Remember the first game.
Homer
Look
Simpson over here.
how
We
the
got a Homer
Patriots played
Simpson
us
here.
in the rain with Mac Jones.
Hey,
He
Homer,
took
where's
over
your
the field.
donut? Homer, where's your donut?
The biggest fear I have for you Eagles fans, and I hope
love
it doesn't
how you're
happen.
annoying me.
The biggest fear I have for you Eagles fans, and I hope it doesn't happen, is you guys slid big time at the end of last year. If that slide continues, and I'm just saying, I don't think they're a 7-10 team, but if that slide continues and they don't fix the problems that you had, I mean, I think Barkley's a huge upgrade. I'm a huge Barkley fan, so I think he fits that system really well. Your defense going to live up to last year? If you guys can add some good pieces, defense can make a huge, huge difference.
That's exactly what I said earlier.
Yeah.
It's just about the defense.
You guys have a good line. You have good weapons. You have a great quarterback. You got to solidify your defense.
Oh, he has
Can I
to
say
call
something?
Jalen
I think. Go ahead, Mitch.
No. I just said he's calling Jalen Hurts great. Keep going.
I just want to say I honestly feel like the demise of the Eagles last year was caused by the coaching riff. Once the side went upstairs, there were apparently half players that didn't like it, half the leadership saying okay. Then when you know who came in, all of a sudden now he's trying to implicate some of his play styles into Sean Desai's coaching style, and it just confused the F out of everybody. Then we brought in Shaquille Leonard thinking that he's going to fix the linebacker core, which put pressure on him, which it never did. So then like a crumble cookie, we just started falling apart as soon as people started nibbling at us, and then we lost the games that we lost. So in the end, we overhauled a lot of our coaching staff. A lot of people that were part of the squad last year are gone now this year. And I like Clint Hurt, that big defensive lineman guy we got from Seattle. I think he's going to be a big voice in the dressing room. So I'm more excited this year than I was last year. I'll put it that way, especially with Vic. Now we've been bringing in guys that ran his system, and now we finally got the guy that actually runs his system. So.
I said a lot of you Eagles fans were really hating on the Kellen Moore pickup, but I think he might.
I love him.
I think he
I'm
can help
okay with
up.
it.
Not you guys. I'm just talking in general.
Keenan Allen had 109 receptions last year, his career best under Keenan.
And they let him go. And they
But I've
traded him.
heard people get mad just because Kellen Moore used to be with Dallas. So it's like, why does that matter?
I don't. When it comes to coaches, I don't look at it like that. Players, it depends. It's a little, but I get the business. I get the business.
Look how many players this free agency have gone to teams in their division.
Look at your team. You got two Ravens, so it's like, and big names too.
Yep.
Sean Elliott and Patrick Queen.
But it's like as soon as they got Derrick Henry, the Steelers were like, no, we need to get stuff to help protect us from Derrick Henry.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
There was so much of that throughout the, people are always like, oh, a bear will never go to the Vikings, or a lion will never go to the Bears, and and the Browns will never steal it. It happened all free agency this year.
A Packer became a Viking again. Aaron Jones.
I'd like to see them get Simmons. Eagles or Steelers, whoever gets Simmons is going to be a nice pickup.
Like, what about the Vikings? They needed a quarterback. Why not go and get Pickett?
Yeah.
Why not check stab at Pickett?
Yeah, Pickett would. I mean, to me, Pickett fits the Cousins type mold more than he does Jalen Hurts.
And they got weapons over
there.
Justin Jefferson and Hawkinson at tight end. So it's like,
and
they got Aaron Jones as your running back. So it's like, oh, wow.
Well, there's all these Jefferson trade rumors that are floating around now. That was kind of wild. I don't know if you heard me say it earlier, Randy. The first thing I woke up to was Steelers 20th pick and Kenny Pickett to Minnesota for Justin Jefferson. I was like what?
I
And then
want
I
to see
saw,
like a
like,
live
4
shot of
other
that
teams.
person where they hit in the crack pipe and then they
I
put it
saw,
down
like,
and then they hit send.
yeah, there was like 4. There was a Bears trade for Justin Jefferson. There was, of course, everybody would want a hand at him, but I think we'd have to give up a lot more than
Here's
one
my hand
first
in
round pick and Pickens.
Here's my hand in Justin Jefferson.
All your
My hand
firsts
is
for
in
the
it.
next 4 years.
Yeah, who wouldn't want Justin Jefferson?
I want him.
We should have had him. Fucking stupid organization.
Yeah.
Let's get the umbrella man.
That
Where
goes
is he
back to
now?
pick. You never know. That the first round is not guaranteed, people.
Yeah, especially if your GM was on something.
All right, I'm actually gonna have to end this live in like a couple minutes. I'm leaving for dinner in like
Ooh.
a
Noodle
bit.
time.
So
Oh,
really
and just
quick,
when
Randy.
Coach, like DM me the link.
Do you want to close?
Yeah.
Yeah, right when Coach wants to come in and share his thoughts.
We're leaving. Sorry,
No,
Coach.
all right,
5
Coach.
hours later.
Coach, it's on the StreamYard. You can just hop in. I'll keep this going for like another 10, 15 minutes. But Randy, what the Chargers? What is going on?
Money.
That's it. That's
They got
basically
no
it.
cap space. They got no cap space. Keenan Allen, they asked him if he was willing to take a pay cut, and he said no. Look at the season I had, rightfully so. And so they had to let him go.
Think about it though. I mean, now that I said it earlier, you lost both your receivers, your tight end, and your running back. But if you're Harbaugh, don't you want your fingerprints on the team?
Yes.
You want the players that you brought in that wanted to come play for you. So I'm on a hold pattern for the Chargers. They're
And
my
here's
second
Eric
favorite
laughing.
AFC team. They always have been. And I like Coach Harbaugh. I think he can easily grab a couple name players and really flip that. They have a good defense. They have a decent team.
Randy, they're going to become the Los Angeles Wolverines.
Well, let's put it this way,
Yeah,
too.
missing in
It says a lot
Chargers.
about the players he let walk. That says a lot about what he thought about the players that they had.
Yeah,
he let
and
them
look,
walk.
last year they weren't working. as a
Oh, I
team.
got you. Okay.
So as much
Yeah,
as Keelan
you're right.
Allen, I
Mike
like
Williams
Keelan
can
Allen. Mike
stay
Williams
healthy.
never panned out. I like Mike Williams, but he never really panned out.
Same.
And I
Yeah.
love Austin Eckler. I thought you guys were going to get Eckler. I thought he was going
I
to be an
wanted
Eagle.
Eckler.
I thought that's where the route they were going. I didn't think Barkley was an option, to be completely
I thought
honest.
Barkley was going to Houston.
Ah,
But
I thought he was going
think-
to
Yeah,
go
Joe
to
Mixon.
Damian Pierce.
Harbaugh dig his claws into the draft. I think I wouldn't be surprised if he takes Corum.
yeah,
Quorum?
Yeah.
Blake Corum. Yeah,
They got rid of
Corum.
Eckler. They don't have a running back. I
You
said
said
Corum.
Quorum.
No, I said
He said
Corum.
Oh, I thought I
Corum.
heard Forum. I've been live streaming for hours.
So I wouldn't be
And I
surprised if he drops into a Chargers pick in the second round that they grab him.
Yep.
He knows the coach already well.
Yep.
And I like Herbert. I think Herbert's a great quarterback. He just needs
So do I.
he needs the rest around him.
Wait. Oh, I was going to.
Ex-Oregon
Somebody-
Duck. Let's go.
Every time when I hear Herbert, I think of the Family Guy version.
Sherbert.
Every time.
Herbert the pervert. There's a guy that does a wrestling show like mine. He has a character called Herb the Perv. Herbert the pervert.
Herbert the pervert. Sherbert.
Herbert the Sherbert pervert.
Auburn's whooping the crap out of South Carolina right now. It's 59-34.
Herbert.
So you know what I'd like to see right now? I want to see a press conference with Kenny Pickett and people ask
Yes.
the right questions.
Yes.
Yeah,
100%. Yeah.
See what he would say. I mean, a lot of these pros, they know how to work around the questions. They're not going to diss an old coach or an old, if they're going to be respectful and not give all the details. But like, I want someone to ask, what made you want to go to Philly when there's 4 or 5 teams that don't have a starting quarterback right now? That's
Yeah.
my only question I want him to answer. I mean, if it's, I want to go to a winning culture like Philly has the last couple of years, I understand that.
Okay. Right.
But he's upset about being a backup, but now he's definitely the backup.
But becomes a backup.
Yeah,
'Cause,
that's the only question I have. And like I said, I am a Pickett fan. I like him. I think he could have been a nice, serviceable quarterback, given a good line and some weapons. But we never got to see that in Pittsburgh these 2 years.
No.
And then, like I say, injuries, you can't control it. It happens.
Exactly.
So you can't fault him for getting injured. And I don't fault Tomlin for playing Rudolph at the end of the year either. Rudolph was playing better.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a veteran too. He's been in the league a bit. So
that was the first report I heard was Pickett didn't handle the situation, losing the job to Rudolph when he came back and he was healthy. He didn't handle that well. And now he didn't. Now, how is not handling it well? Did he throw a tantrum, or did he just walk away and not talk? Was he a crybaby about it, or we don't know.
Yeah, did he go above the GM and talk to the owner and was like, "Listen, you guys wanted me. What the f,
I get being told you're going to get the starting reps, and then they bring in a veteran free agent. Things are going to change. Now you got to earn it. I don't see a problem with that.
No.
If you're a really competitor, you're like, you know what? I respect Russell Wilson. He's been to the big games, but I'm going to prove that I can beat him out. That's what I was looking forward to in Pickett. Like, you know what? I'm going to give it to my best, and I'm going to try my best to take that spot off of him. I don't care how much money he's making. At the same time, if I don't win the job, I will take my job as the backup, and if my opportunity comes up, I'm there to lead the team. That's what I wanted to hear from him.
Yes.
Blaze, I have a new hashtag. Hashtag halftime crybaby.
Now it's Kenny crybabies now.
There's Pickett
there
in
he
the
Yep, I saw that picture earlier too.
I didn't see that. That's the first time. Oh,
that's
wow.
Mitch. It looks like Mitch.
Hey, hey, I'll take that money.
Mitch Pickett.
Yeah, but halftime's going live later, so I can imagine there's going to be more of this.
No, halftime's going live, and then me and him are going live tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
I'm going to.
But you got to tell you what, though.
Kenny Pickett can't throw 10 yards.
For a team that slid at the end of last year, like you said, Randy, making the moves at coaching, and then Huff, Gardner, Devin White, Devontae Parker, Barkley, you guys reloaded right off the bat.
Yeah.
That's a good sign, instead of just saying, we're just going to run with what we got and see what happens.
Spending $1 million on separate linebackers, they went and got a $7.5 million linebacker, Super Bowl winner. So
$1 million.
1 million.
All right. Is there any other move?
Uncle Donovan's gonna come.
I froze. Oh, I can't.
Hold on.
All right, Kenny. Kenny wants traded again. He's not happy.
Deal with it, brother. The only thing you control is yourself. It's the NFL. Anything goes.
All right.
Honestly, for you guys, I hope Kenny Pickett never has to play in a regular season. I hope Hurt stays healthy all year for you guys.
Please.
And we don't have any details on how long they signed Kenny or anything, right? At this point, right?
No.
Because if he's in his third year?
Yes.
You may just got him for 1 year to see what happens, and you might just dump him after next year.
And apparently, Vic says Kenny's going to
that's going to baseball.
And it wasn't like it was a top pick. It was like we swapped 120 and 98, and then an extra pick.
Why is
next
everyone
year.
mad? I just don't get
Our
it.
third, which is a 98th pick, and then for your fourth.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're going to flip it. They're going to flip the pick, probably.
And like I said, that's only 22 picks difference. And when you're in that part of the draft, people were drafting for necessity, not, or if someone really good slips,
like
you
a
take best player
necessity?
available.
Yeah.
But whether someone's at 98 or 120, the same guy that you guys want might still be there.
Exactly.
Based on position availability.
Yeah. Of course.
And it wouldn't stop.
Like I just said, you guys picked up a bunch of people, so.
And it wouldn't stop our GM from trying to trade up to get that guy if he sees that somebody he slipped and
Oh God! I just realized when I seen Kukat Mitch on Monday, Kukat should have been like, "Oh my God! Oh God! Why do
I am not saying that the Eagles fan should be upset about it. He's young.
No, he's not. He's just not upset.
I'm saying in general.
What he's nervous about. It's a competition.
I'm saying in general, as Eagles fans, it's not like this is really bad. I would just question why does he want to be a backup here when he was probably going to be a backup there? That's the only question.
Yeah.
And if he's
He's like
happier there, or he just wasn't happy at all here, then good. Go find somewhere where you're happy, by all means.
Yes. Yeah.
He just wants, I don't know. How
It's
much
not
is
like
he
you locked him
getting
in
paid?
for $100 million for 3
Yeah.
years.
Yeah. We didn't give him the Daniel Jones contract. Like, come on.
And then Randy, how do you feel about the Josh Sweat? Real quick.
Well, one, we restructured his contract, so we saved $4 million, so that we could basically use that money now for the draft picks.
Yeah.
And two, I didn't want to see him leave, to be honest. He's younger
I
still.
didn't either.
I understand he had an off year last year at 6.5 sacks, but who didn't have an off year last year on that defensive line? So it's nice that they kept him. Looks like we're going young. We've got a bunch of 27, 26-year-olds, 25-year-olds in the, except for Parker, in the free agency. So be interesting to see what happens. I like Huff. I like that Bryce Huff pickup, or Bryce Huff, Josh.
Oh, Randy, you're gonna laugh. So when I was streaming Fly Like an Eagle on ESPN, not ESPN, as a Philly Sport, my guest Ryan, he was like, "Mitch, I gotta tell you something before we end this." I'm like, "What is it?" There's this guy Bruce who's keep on coming into the chat and saying, "Hi, Mitch," when you're not here. I'm like, "Yeah, he was just in mine. He was just in my stream. Then he went to yours."
Yeah. I remember that day. You were
like, Randy, what? He's like,
I've had 2 streams open, and I go into one because I had the volume on the other one. I think I'm chatting in that one, and I'm chatting in a different one, and they're like, "Who are you talking to?" I'm like, "Oh shit, wrong chat."
Oh God, that's hilarious.
At least I wasn't talking trash on nobody.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Oh, I've done that.
Because you're such a great troll trash talker.
Hey,
Trying to get people kicked off of YouTube. That's how you roll.
hey, I already did. That's one. That's one.
One down, apparently.
Oh God. You know what I just realized? Blaze, you said this earlier.
It's the Iron Sheik's birthday.
No. Oh, it is?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, I didn't know that. Happy birthday.
Fuck the Hulk Hogan.
Damn it.
Whoa, what?
The Bills are.
That's what Iron Sheik says all the time.
Oh. Yeah, but I'm gonna say this tomorrow. Kenny Pickett for MVP. I'm gonna say that tomorrow at halftime.
10 touchdowns.
Vic, I know you're gonna be watching halftime stream. Spam it. Spam it. Just go Kenny Pickett for MVP. Just spam it.
What? Oh, that tripped me up for a second. Nothing. I saw something and I thought it was an Eagles jersey and it said Sauce Gardner, but it said Gardner Johnson. I was like, what?
Cool. Keep on doing that. Chad, if you're here, do that too.
The Bills hosted defensive tackle Sebastian Joseph Day. I like that guy a lot. He's good. I think they're going to get rid of Diggs. I think the Bills are getting rid of Diggs.
What makes you say that?
He posted on his, I don't know if it was his Instagram, but he said Bills fans, I love you, and then a heart, and then just like left it at that. When people asked, he never responded.
What if a team goes out there and gets Diggs and Justin Jefferson? Can you imagine those two on the same team?
Is that even fair? Like,
They couldn't lock down one.
I don't think he goes anywhere as Daniel.
Carson Wentz is done.
He's retired.
Yeah.
We talked about earlier, I think before you got on here, Randy, Aaron Donald retiring.
Yeah. Good for him.
Only 10 years. Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess that's good. I mean, like Mitch was saying, you got beat up a lot in that position. And
how
he's
old is
great.
he again?
What?
How old is Aaron Donald again?
I know he's played 10 years. That's all I know.
He's
So he can't be that old.
Yeah.
got to be like 30. Hey, Siri.
Something.
But I mean, with CTE and brain injuries and
How
stuff,
old
if
is
you've been
Aaron
banged up for
Donald?
10 years and you've had your great stats like he has, I can understand it. Hey, I'll be a homer. I was hoping he'd come back to Pittsburgh for 1 or 2 years before he retired.
32.
Yeah.
32.
That's nowadays that's not as young, but
No, yeah. And then maybe too, like him taking all those double teams, so maybe some like lat issues. His shoulders are probably beat up, his knees. He's
I'll take
probably like, I won a Super Bowl, you know, like
Yeah.
I've been to the pinnacle. So
I'll take the double teams.
Whoa.
There's
Whoa there.
some hot chicks out there in LA.
Jesus, isn't there?
And that's where we're going to play the Steelers. We're going to play them in Brazil with a bunch of hot girls.
He said LA.
I said LA.
No, we're going to play the Steelers in Brazil.
There's our hot girls in Brazil too, yes.
Yes. Oh, there he is.
It's been half time. Kenny Pickett's number one
MVP.
fan.
MVP.
MVP. Kenny Pickett. Philly Pickett.
He can't go 10 yards.
He just pulled the car over. He almost hit somebody. He's so pissed off he's gonna spill it.
Hold on.
Halftime late.
I'm Kenny Pickett going crazy to the game for the Eagles. I'm going to take it again.
What was that?
I said I'm going to take it. Kenny Pickett, that's take it.
Is that actually how he sounds?
Yeah.
You've never watched South Park before?
I'm a family guy over in South Park.
You don't have to only like one cartoon.
What was that? Are you hearing Mr. Garrison? How would you like to suck my bum, Mr. Garrison?
Screw you guys.
Screw you guys. I'm going home.
All right.
Yeah, I watched South Park. I grew up on Park.
Kenny for
There it
MVP. Yes. Yes, bitch. Yes. All right, guys. I
Waiting
think
for
I'm
the
gonna.
rant
I'm gonna,
halftime. I'm waiting for the rant.
all right.
Later.
All right, guys. We'll catch you all later. Just gotta head
Thank
out.
you,
to
guys.
dinner in a bit. We'll be back for SmackDown with Earl. So
Oh,
we've been
cool.
live for 2.5 hours. Oh, all right. All right. You guys, make sure you hit the like and subscribe. Check out the Hardcore Sports Network, and we are out.